darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control. As I fall, I'm a bastard, heartless smile. Hear my laughter, love's on trial. I am broken, you are fire. Lies unspoken, heart's desire. I'm ready for the
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you. Today is Friday, March 7th, 2025. Not going to give it to myself for that one because I messed up the day of the week. Anyway, today I'm going to be playing some Minecraft Bedrock Edition today, continuing to build up my base and my tram system. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Alright, right now I am working on my mine, which I have included as part of the base for the purposes of categorization of what I'm doing. That way, by saying I'm working on my building up my base and my tram system, if I'm working on my mine, I'm not technically lying. I hate digging through gravel. Especially point blank. It's noisy as all get out. And if you got more than one block stacked on top of each other, it becomes unbearably annoying to dig through, because for every you could end up having to dig through the same column, the same block even, like 4 or 5 times sometimes, just to get through. Dirt, on the other hand, I don't mind so much because dirt is not nearly as pervasive, especially underground. Yes, I did see that there was some iron ore down there, but I don't care. Alright, we've broken through, so let's go ahead and put our torches up now. And then we're going to do this. I think I'm going to do one layer more. So once I'm done with this back wall, I'll come around to the left, do the left-hand wall, do the back wall one more time, and then we'll see where we're at as far as what other activities can be done. Like, I really do want to chase down all of those errant mine carts that I've left in my tram system, so that I can, in fact, use my tram system a little more efficiently without having to worry about mine carts bouncing off each other. We'll save that for later if we get to it. The only problem with that is that it's going to take a long time to do that because of how extensive my tram system is by now. Not only are there different tracks of tram system, but there are multiple endpoints for each system, for each tunnel. And so I have to go and check every single endpoint to make sure that I haven't accidentally left a minecart somewhere where it's going to cause an issue during later use of the tram system. I want to have one minecart per tram system. Now, there is no way to recall. Oh, that would be so cool if there was a way to recall minecart from another location to the location that you're at. I just don't have currently have the expertise to figure that out. If one of you can figure out how to be standing at one endpoint of a track and recall a minecart that's at a different point in the track, at a different endpoint in the track, that would be awesome. Let me know if you know how to do that, or I put it to you guys. Figure it out and let me know. That way we can kind of feel like we're building this world together. Sorry, I'm a little gassy this morning. A little gut pain. Can't tell you if it's from medications, diet, or just straight up stress, or combination of the three. Though it really shouldn't be stress, because that's what I take the medication for. The anxiety and the stress. So it's likely the medication, either the side effects of the medication itself, which sucks to have a little gastrointestinal distress because of medications, or it was something I ate. Or something I didn't eat. Because sometimes an unbalanced diet can be just as detrimental to your health as eating something that isn't going to sit right with your stomach. Though my one Navy buddy, who I will not name, actually I have two Navy buddies that I will not name that had gastrointestinal distress at some point in their naval careers. And one was kind of hilarious, one was kind of not. The one that was kind of not, my one Navy buddy went to Jack in the Box, got a bunch of chicken sandwiches, because he was playing World of Warcraft, or he was planning on playing World of Warcraft all weekend. He wanted to make sure he had food by his side. However, he forgot the one cardinal rule of chicken sandwiches: refrigerate them. If you're not going to eat them right then, refrigerate them. He left them out on his bed next to his desk all weekend. Didn't think much of it. Just grabbed the sandwich off his bed, ate the sandwich, kept gaming. And wouldn't you know it, he ended up getting food poisoning. And he wanted to sue Jack in the Box. I'm like, dude, this is your own dumb... Did you refrigerate these at all? No. Well, there's your problem. Don't blame Jack in the Box, the food at Jack in the Box, because you don't know how to, store your food. So, yeah. He ended up getting food poisoning. I swung by his barracks room to check on him, because I hadn't heard from him in a couple of days, and he's laying in his bed just screaming in pain and just, yeah, he had a garbage can by his bedside, and he was just every 5 minutes he'd grab it and yak. It's like, you kind of want to feel sorry for him because he's so sick, but at the same time, he did it to himself. The one that's funny, not even just kind of funny, just absolutely hilarious. There was a sushi joint near the base in Fort Worth, Texas, that me and my buddies would frequent quite a bit. And one of the guys that joined us, he was kind of new to sushi, and he ate the entire pat of wasabi, which is hilarious that he was new to sushi and didn't know how spicy the wasabi would be, given that he was a cook. He was a Navy cook, and he didn't know about wasabi. He ate the entire pat of wasabi, and at first, there was the, oh, that's hot, that's hot, that's hot, that's hot. But me and everybody else at the table were just sitting there like, I know we were all thinking the same thing. You think it's hot now? Wait until tomorrow. Wouldn't you know it? The very next day, he's moaning and crying, and his stomach hurts, and he ended up calling off. He was sick and going to medical, and they gave him some antacids. And then I want to say around 5:30, 6 p.m. that evening, all you could hear throughout the entire building. And I lived on the 3rd floor. He lived on the, I think, 1st or 2nd floor. All you could hear throughout the entire, and there were 2 wings to the building. I lived in one wing on the 3rd floor. He lived in the other wing on the 2nd floor. And there were 3 floors. All you could hear throughout the entire building around 5:30 p.m. that night was, "It burns." Yeah, he learned the hard way that day. Don't trust the wasabi. Yeah, eat it in small quantities. No problem. A tiny little bit on each piece of sushi. No problem. You eat the entire pat of wasabi that is provided to you with your meal. Yeah, you're gonna be in some gastrointestinal discomfort the next day, if you aren't already that day. So me and all the other guys that were with him that night that were not on duty, we went to his barracks room, and his roommate was dashing out the door, warning us, do not go in there. And he was holding his nose. We all knew what it was going to smell like. We all knew because we all at one point or another had either done the same thing or had made the mistake of putting just a little too much wasabi on our sushi, or added wasabi to an already spicy roll, and we just burst in and we start pointing at, no, he's on the commode. He is doubled over in pain. He is pouring aloe vera down his butt crack. And we just start pointing at him, laughing. And at some point, somebody managed to squeak out a, "We told you so." And it was just absolute hilarity. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm out of torches. Alright, let's grab this iron ore. Fill in the hole. Alright, then we're going to go back up. This is the third chamber of the mine as well, by the way. Basically, I'm like, I need to start, because I wasn't digging up any resources. I mean, this whole chamber, not a single piece of coal to be found in this chamber. So I had to start a new chamber. Let's run. Alright, first things first, let's drop off all of the stone and dirt. And flint. Yeah. I put sunroofs in that antechamber to the mine specifically so that I could see when the time change occurred. There we go. Got plenty of coal. Let's check on the iron ingots. You know what? Let's grab 2 blocks of coal. Let's grab these oak planks, because we're going to want to make sticks. And 2 things of coal. There we go. Put the coal back. Let's go ahead and put the sticks back. Put the torches where they need to go. 2 more blocks of iron. Let's go ahead and lay down for a while, for a few minutes here. There we go. Not that that really affects the time frame that it takes for stuff in the furnace to cook, which I really wish it did. Yes, I have beads nearby. And apparently a traveling trader. Woohoo. Alright, we have an incoming ad break, so let's go ahead and pause it here for now. I will be back in 10 minutes, after which a quick word from sponsor, and then we'll keep going. So, back in 10 minutes. Don't go nowhere. we're back. A little bit early, but yeah. I kind of lost track of time because I forgot to set my timer. So, back into the mine we go. Just trying to get comfy here. Come on. There we go. Running with keyboard and mouse, kind of easy. Running with controller, little more difficult. You have to have just the right amount of oomph on the thumbstick to be able to get your character running. Oof. Okay. We're back here. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and put up these 2 torches. And these 2 torches. And keep digging. Hope I come across something interesting. Oops. Alrighty. Oops. Nope. Don't need to put up torches here. I will need to put up torches later on, just not right at that location. That was a mistake. Put up the torches, gather the cobblestone, and keep digging. Alright, we've broken through, so we put up the torches before we finish. This is why I don't like digging through through gravel. Alright. Pick up all the materials. I wish there was a way to create a world seed that did not include gravel. Dirt, I'm okay with. Sand, I'm okay with. gravel is just freaking annoying. Alright, fill in the hole. And we go to the other end. I know we're going to run into something interesting here because all this sand I put here to fill in a water feature that I came across. You know what? I'm going to fill. I'm going to fill this in. Okay. Put in the torches. And one more layer. Let's go ahead and nope, wrong one. And we need to fill in the hole. Okay. Put up the torches. Okay, here we go. like I said, I put the sand in there on purpose. Oops. Nope, that doesn't go there. That goes there. This is all water. Everywhere you see sand was water at some point before I filled it in. Oof, that gave me a fright. Alright, pick up all the sand. Boy, I sure hope I come across more stone at some point because I am running low on cobblestone. Oh, not really. I just hope I don't run into any pockets of water that I missed when I was filling this all in. Okay, a little bit more. I think when I take my next break, I'm gonna go work on clearing out those errant mine carts from the tram system. Alright, we did get some more cobblestone, so that's good. I just don't want roaming critters getting into my mine. Cap this off. keep going. I will grab that iron ore before I can, or after the next section here. Not this one I'm currently working on, but the very next section. Thought I saw something. Alright, here we go. Alright, now we can grab this iron ore. Then remembering to seal things up. And continue on. Almost done here. Oops. That's okay. I was going to dig through that anyway. It's when I accidentally dig a hole I did not intend on digging into at a later date. Little bit more, then I'll drop some cobblestone markers to mark my way so I can get back to this more easily. So we'll just drop the marker here so we know we're supposed to start there. And we drop the marker here so we know when we come in which way to go. And let's start running. And yes, it took me a god-awful long time to dig up all that sand to be able to fill in that hole, because it was a big hole full of water. I mean, just what you see on the taskbar is 3 stacks of sand. Okay. Now, I hate to do it, but I am probably going to end up jumping into creative mode for a moment once I'm done smelting the iron. I'll probably take a quick 5-minute break first so I can run some more ads, and then we can get started. Alright, let's get things set up to creative so that I can fly around. Alright, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break to run some ads. When I come back, quick word from sponsor, and then we'll keep going. Back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. Sorry, it took an extra few minutes. The gas became not gas very quickly. Alright, let's start with the main line here. So there are two directions that the main line could go in. That direction and that direction. Let's head off in this direction. Okay. We're going to go straight here and check first at this village. Aha, there it is. And we're gonna turn here. And check this stop. Alright, no errant minecart there. There's an add-on I have for Java Edition that literally allows you to teleport to different spots on the map. I really wish I had that add-on here, because being able to teleport to different places would be awesome. And it had a world map in addition to the mini map that you hold that allowed you to see pretty much the entire map. Okay. I think I was intending there to be a break or something at some point. Or I had actually made that into a stop and then I continued, or I basically just continued on. Oof. Man. Okay, we're gonna drop down here real quick, because there is stop here, but there's no minecart there. I'm just trying to find all of my mine carts so that I can make sure that there's only one mine cart per line. And this is a very long line here. Alright, here's a stop, so let's turn, go this way. Wait. There we go. And nothing at this stop. So this is a pretty cool little island here that I would love to explore further. There we go. I'm fairly certain there's a turn, but there's a desert temple there, which I'm fairly certain I already got the stuff out of. So come back up here, around here. That is a weird looking glitch. There we go. You know you're in running mode while flying around in creative when you see that little hitch in the screen as you start moving. Right, there's a end there, but there's no minecart. Right, let's pick up that minecart. And then I'll eventually go back through and set each one of these lines up with its own minecart. But for right now, I just want to get all the minecarts out of the systems so that I can more easily control where the minecarts are. a split. Right. Doesn't appear that there's a minecart at that end. So if we just go back to the original split, we can find our way back. This is also a great way to show you guys the entirety of the tram system, all the different lines and the different stops. Okay, so now we're back to the original split. And we have this stop here, so I could check out this tower. And this stop. While I'm here, let's show you how these stops work. So, anytime a minecart passes over a powered rail that is actually turned on through being powered by redstone, the minecart catches the powered rail and accelerates forward. When it comes across a powered rail that is not powered, it immediately starts slowing down and stops. That's why you see anytime I want the minecart to stop, such as at a intersection or at a stop, you have 2 extra powered rails. And there's my base right over there. Now that I have all the minecarts collected up, actually, let's go ahead and start installing these minecarts. We can show you how it works. So, place a minecart here. It's not going to go very far. Hit the power button, and away we go. Now when we get to the intersection, I'll show you how the intersection works. Whee! Okay, here's the stop that I put in for that tower. Into the tunnel we go. I absolutely loved building these underground tunnels and not as much as the underwater tunnels, mind you, but I definitely enjoyed building the underground tunnels as well. Now you can always hop out of the minecart. However, I wouldn't recommend that, as that's where minecarts end up getting stuck in places throughout the system. These underground portions were just so much more fun to build. Than the underground portions. Go to the stop for the next system. I think this might be the system that has the spot that was a stop but got turned into a continuation. I just never dismantled the mechanisms for the stop. Or it may have been that I fully intended on it being a turn, but ended up not using it as a turnaround. That might be my next project, is try and build a roundabout within the tram system. Alright, let's quick look. Okay, looks like going straight is going to be the way to go. So just push through. Once we hit the powered rail, boom, we're off. I wonder if alpacas can be farmed for their milk like cows can, their meat like cows can. I know they can be farmed for leather, but also their fur, like sheep. Because then I could get rid of the sheep level and the cow level on my farm, on my livestock paddock. Alright, so you see that curve there? If we flip this switch, it goes the other way, which means we'd be able to go that way or that way. But with the switch in this position, we can either go straight, or if we were coming from this direction, we'd be able to turn that way. Alright, here's the spot that was going to be a turn station, but ended up not being a turn station. And you can tell this is an older section of tunnel because it doesn't have the sand stretching across the entirety of the tunnel just under the tracks, and where there are bridge points. All right, so we're going to jump out here. We're going to use this exhaust tower. All right, so we want to turn in that direction, not that direction. Oh, I forgot to close the hatch. So we want the switch there so that it turns in that direction. And it brings us home. Yay, we are home. Alright, let's put the excess minecart away. Close the gates. Alright. I'm going to take another 5-minute break for a few more ads. I know I totally forgot to do the... I'll do it at the end, the sponsor read. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. And this time it really will be 5 minutes. we are back and ready to get mining again. Just gotta stop my timer here. Alright, first thing I want to do though, move these over and grab another one of these. Then I can go back to settings, go back to survival. Ooh, excuse me. And keep moving on. Now that I have minecarts strategically placed at all of my at the beginning of all my systems, I don't have to worry. Once we're done, did I not set up? I'm not even in the right chamber. That's only chamber 1. This is chamber 2. We're aiming for chamber 3. Ah, here we go. And there we go. My next thought is to maybe add a another entrance at some point. Ooh, some gold ore. Gold's pretty, and it does make for pretty gear, but it's not very durable for mining. Netherite, however, is perfect for mining. Netherite's extremely durable. You can dig for a long time without having to worry about your pickaxe breaking. Will break eventually, but it's a long time before it actually breaks. I will grab that gold ore in a second here. I just want to open up here to this. Run down, start the next part. I missed some iron ore. Alrighty. I'll do the ad read at the end. I keep forgetting to do the ad read. I might not even do the ad read today. That emergency bathroom break kind of threw me off. And the fact that I didn't set an alarm for the 10-minute break also threw me off. Alright, let's grab this gold ore. Okay. Some coal as well. How convenient. And some copper ore. Let's grab the iron ore first. Then grab the copper ore. Looks like I want to hold off on the coal until we've gotten through this section, just in case there's some coal behind the wall. Alright, looks like that's all of it. That was quite a big vein of coal there. next one will be where I stop for today. Go ahead and fill that in. Then we'll take care of this, the inventory. Grab this copper ore, fill in the hole, alright, almost done for the day. Torches there, torches there. Alright, let's head back up top side. Take care of the stone in the inventory. No need to put a trail marker to remind me where to go. This time I just need to remember to go straight back. I totally forgot to put the stone away in the proper receptacle. Thankfully, I have a receptacle up here. Let's put the gold in there. Put the iron in there. Grab the empty lava buckets. Toss them in there. Grab 2 new buckets. Making sure that my furnaces are constantly fed. Then let's grab the sticks out of there. And put the sticks and the excess torches away. Also grab the coal. Block of coal. Block of gold. Block of iron. Toss the copper in the furnace. Put that away. Put that away. Let's go ahead and take a nap. Alright. Another block of copper, another block of iron. Not sure what I'm going to do with all this, but, you know, better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. You know what? We'll call it there for today. Alright. I want to thank y'all for joining me. You've been awesome. I super appreciate every last one of you that swings by to watch. I will be back on tomorrow at 5 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. GMT, playing some Star Wars The Old Republic, continuing my adventures with the dark side of the Force. So until tomorrow ad read. Never mind. So till tomorrow, 5 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. GMT. Peace out. Stay frosty and stay tuned for the raid.
This is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there for one of us to find. You wrote them on the pages bare, between the covers by.